Coming up on the DMC Upside, the Del Mar College Natural Sciences Department sponsored a student research day. We'll tell you all about it.
Multi-award-winning author and Del Mar College alumnus Brett Anthony Johnston was in town. We'll tell you why.
Del Mar College art students showcased their sculptures at an open house. We'll take you there.
Del Mar College held their spring commencement at the American Bank Center. The college participated in the annual Illuminated Buccaneer Days Night Parade. We've got movie reviews this month and our regular segment Board Watch.
Welcome to the DMC Upside. This is our May edition. I'm Carlos Garanzuay.
And I'm Emily Gonzalez. We've got the latest news and information about Del Mar College.
The Del Mar College Natural Sciences Department sponsored a student research day. Posters and presentations were shown by student researchers who have performed STEM research at locations around the nation.
On April 25, 2014, Del Mar College's Natural Science Department hosted their annual Student Science Research Education Day. The event began with leading world authority on marine virology, Dr. Curtis Suttle of the Department of Earth, Ocean, and Atmospheric Sciences at the University of British Columbia, who shared insights into the world of viruses. Following the lecture, students were given the opportunity to become educators and present their research results.
We collected a soil sample, we filtrated it, isolated, bacteriophage, and then from there we sent it off for sequencing, and then once it came back from sequencing, we took the file and we annotated it. And then the annotation, we looked at different genes within the genome, and then from there we found out what was interesting, and then we made a poster on what we thought we could do with the information.
The Natural Sciences Department has embedded an authentic research component into their bioscience courses and is a member of the Science Education Program that includes the Howard Hughes Medical Institute National Genomic Research Initiative, a program that integrates both research and education in genomics for undergraduate students. The program allows undergraduate students to participate in actual research by isolating and characterizing bacterial viruses from local soil.
This event is important because it allows the students, one, to practice their presentation skills with their research going into the science field. They'll be doing this for the rest of their lives. And two, it's important for the people of Corpus Christi who do come to this to see the kind of programs that are taking place at Del Mar College. It's a junior college, a 2-year degree school, and these students are doing things that are usually done at a 4-year university, and it's very impressive to be able to see something like this.
Student researchers have isolated, purified, and characterized 46 novel viruses and uploaded them to the phage database. Students have also annotated 2 complete viral genomes and are credited with GenBank submissions.
For information on the Del Mar College Natural Sciences Department, call 361-698-1240. or go online to www.delmar.edu/NSCI. We're taking a break, but don't go away. We'll be right back.
Catch the Viking spirit. Nationally recognized and locally focused, Del Mar College has been delivering dreams for over 75 years. If Del Mar College has touched your life, join the Vikings Alumni Association and help others achieve their dreams. Stay connected. Support scholarships. Explore the Viking Career Network. Join online today at delmar.edu/alumni for as little as $10 and get a free t-shirt. Show your Viking pride.
I spent the day in the shade of a tree, thinking how we best to spend this precious time that we've been given. I came to thinking that the best use of my time would be with you.
Just imagine the places we can go together. Del Mar College, dreams delivered.
Oh, 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 oh.
Plan your next event at Del Mar College's Richardson Performance Hall. Our facility accommodates conferences, concerts, religious events, and private parties. We have 3 lounges, balcony elevators, and a convenient drive-up drop-off. For productions, Richardson Performance Hall has more than 1,700 seats and is outfitted with staging, rigging, lighting, and sound capabilities, plus many patron and performer amenities. Book your next event at Richardson Performance Hall. We create dreams, one event at a time. For more information, call 361-698-2228.
Welcome back. Del Mar College alumnus and multi-award winning author Brett Anthony Johnston was in town to read from his new novel. A portion of his appearance fee is being donated to the Mike Gonzalez Scholarship.
On May 10, 2014, the Corpus Christi Literary Reading Series invited the community to a reading and signing with Del Mar College alumnus Brett Anthony Johnston.
Well, we're really excited. Brett Anthony Johnston is coming back to Corpus Christi. He was my student at King High School, and so I'm thrilled to see that he graduated and went to Del Mar. He went to Tamuck. It's a wonderful opportunity whenever you have a writer who can come and deliver his own message, talk about his work. But I think it's especially important when it's somebody from Corpus Christi who uses Corpus Christi details and factoids in order to create his stories. And so I think it's exciting.
Johnston, who's currently the director of creative writing at Harvard University, reflected on his time at Del Mar College.
I had two really, really wonderful teachers at Del Mar College. I had Dr. Cheryl Poff and I had Mike Gonzalez, and I took as many classes with them as I possibly could. I think it was in World Literature 2 with Mike, and he walked over to my desk and he put a ticket on my desk and he said, "You should go to this." And I didn't know what it was, but whatever Mike told me to do is what I did. It was a reading sponsored by the Corpus Christi Literary Reading Series by the novelist Robert Stone. And so I came to this event because Mike told me to. I went in knowing that I loved to read and write, and an hour later I came out knowing that I wanted to be a writer, knowing that I probably could be a writer. And that's all because of Mike.
A special announcement was made in honor of Gonzalez and to the Corpus Christi Literary Reading Series during the standing room only event.
So Del Mar has set up a bunch of scholarship funds in Mike's name. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to donate half of my reading fee to the Mike Gonzalez Memorial Fund. And I'm going to give the other half back to the Corpus Christi Literary Reading Series. You know, easy come, easy go.
Remember Me Like This, Johnston's second book, is available now.
For more information on Brett Anthony Johnston, just go to his website at www.brettanthonyjohnston.com. To find out how you can make a donation for the Del Mar College Student Scholarships, go to www.delmar.edu/foundation.
As part of their final exam, 10 Del Mar College art students showcased their work at an open house. Participants viewed their work and listened to the artists explain the processes of their finished pieces.
On May 7, 2014, the Del Mar College's Sculpture 1 class hosted an open house showcase at the Fine Arts Center building located on the college's East Campus. Featured works from students were on display with the artists present to explain their finished pieces, which counted as part of their final exam.
We kept calling it our baby. Like, you know, you start off from nothing. Like, it was literally just a pole with some wire underneath to start off as the armature. And then we went from there, and seeing it grow and grow and grow was just absolutely amazing. And now that it's finished, you take a step back and you're like, I did that? Like, that's my piece? And a lot of people, including myself, were absolutely amazed with what we can do.
The theme of their project were portrait master studies selected from various art periods, including the Greek, Roman, Renaissance, Baroque, as well as the 17th and 18th century European eras. Students researched and selected their master study from a chosen period and learned the sculptural processes of modeling and mold making.
We had to choose between a certain time period, and Roman was one of them. And of the sculptures that I looked for, that one was the most striking to me. The sculpture that I picked was Cato the Elder, and he was definitely older. He has a bunch of wrinkles, and he's real saggy, and he has a real hooked nose, and it's a really interesting profile that he had, which made me choose him.
While many of the students enrolled in the class were art majors, several of the artists were not, and had never attempted such an assignment.
There's no prerequisites for the class. That does kind of open it up for people who just have maybe had a little interest. And so I try to, get everybody to start at a certain point. We do have some art majors that come in that maybe have a little bit of backgrounds. They have some three-dimensional design already, some drawing. And then we get people who are just interested. And now we are offering these classes also as continuing ed. So people can come who just have an interest in personal enrichment in doing that.
For more information on the Del Mar College Art Program, call 361-698-1216 or go online to www.delmar.edu/art. It's time for a quick break, but movie reviews are up next. Stay with us.
Social media is bringing us closer together every day. The CCRTA invites you to stay in touch through any and all of our many pages. Follow us on Facebook for up-to-date news about the city and other issues in public transit. Stay up to date on rider alerts through Twitter. Find route information, maps, and more on our website at ccrta.org. View videos or take our downtown virtual tour on our YouTube page. Or email us with any questions or concerns. Be connected to the Corpus Christi Regional Transportation Authority.
Here's your check. Oh, you got it. Since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Okay. God, no.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early.
You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Now it's time for the DMC Upside movie reviews. I'm Robert Pettis Jr., and I'd like to welcome back our guest reviewer, Micah DiBenedetto.
Our first film is Captain America, The Winter Soldier. When a S.H.I.E.L.D. colleague comes under attack, Steve Rogers, aka Captain America, played by Chris Evans, becomes embroiled in a web of intrigue that threatens to put the world at risk. Steve Rogers struggles to embrace his role in the modern world and battles a new threat from old history, the Soviet agent known as the Winter Soldier. Captain America, The Winter Soldier is directed by Anthony and Joe Russo and is rated PG-13. What I loved about this film is that we pick up right where we left off with the Avengers and the first Captain America, and we just get straight to the action. We introduce some new characters, and it's just everything that I think a summer blockbuster movie should be. So I rated it an A-.
I couldn't wait for this movie. I really enjoyed Captain America, the first one, and what they did and they set up in the Avengers, had me wanting more. This film gave me that. It set up nicely what potentially could be, the follow-up film or maybe further adventures with the Avengers. I really enjoyed this film. I gave it an A. In The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Peter Parker, played by Andrew Garfield, finds that the greater conflict lies ahead with the emergence of Electro, played by Jamie Foxx. Peter must confront a foe far more powerful than he. As his old friend Harry Osborn, played by Dane DeHaan, returns, Peter comes to realize that all his enemies have one thing in common: Oscorp. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is directed by Mark Webb and is rated PG-13. It is a summer film. I'm going to footnote it. Leave the plot at the door.
Leave the expectations for plot.
It is a comic book film from start to finish, and it stays true to what the original comic book, had established with The Amazing Spider-Man. It's a great film, but it did lack in certain parts. I gave the film a B.
I gave the film a C. I think with great filmmaking comes great responsibility, and they need to. Someone should possibly. I know they're working on rebranding it already, or they've already rebranded it, but to me, Spider-Man has become caught up in everyone out to get Spider-Man, and then him trying to save his girlfriend or the dog over there on the tree, as opposed to Captain America, who, like you said, as you mentioned, became more of a political thing where the entire globe or entire humanity is faced with a certain threat. Spider-Man just needs to be rebranded. I'd like to challenge Christopher Nolan to rebrand this franchise. Seth Rogen, Zac Efron, and Rose Byrne lead the cast of Neighbors, a comedy about a young couple with a newborn baby who become neighbors next to a raucous fraternity house. A power struggle filled with pure madness and a whole lot of hilarity ensues after the two parties disagree what keeping it down means. Neighbors is directed by Nick Stoller and is rated R. Neighbors is one of those movies that is taking absurd plot points and absurd scenarios and just throwing the characters into it and into the fire and just seeing how they react. And of course I thought it was hilarious. It was everything that I thought it would be, and I really enjoyed the film. I gave it a B+.
Neighbors pleasantly surprised me. I went in thinking I saw everything in the trailer, and I was surprised. There were some story elements that were brought in that made the film an enjoyable ride. It's definitely something to watch. I gave it a B+. And finally, Godzilla. The world's most famous monster is pitted against hostile creatures who, bolstered by humanity's scientific arrogance, threaten our very existence. A powerful story of human courage and reconciliation in the face of titanic forces of nature, when the awe-inspiring Godzilla rises to restore balance as humanity stands defenseless. Godzilla is directed by Gareth Edwards and is rated PG-13. Godzilla delivered on everything that it promised. It's the return of the King of Monsters. It was amazing presentation. You're not going to leave that film not satisfied.
Yeah, dissatisfied.
Yeah, it's going to be it's an amazing ride. There are some plot issues, but it is a summer film, and you know that's kind of expected. You got a good cast. However long they are around, we shall see. We shall see how the sequels will play out. But it definitely is one that is the must-watch film of the summer. I gave that film a B.
Yeah, this film definitely is steeped in history, you know, from the original versions up to the iterations that I saw in my childhood with Matthew Broderick, and the part that I really fell in love with was just seeing Godzilla on the big screen again. It was definitely the most exciting part. Of course, as you mentioned, the absurdity with the plot points. Oh, look, it's over here, he's over there, so is the main character. How did that happen? But as you said, you just put it beside you, put it behind you, and go and enjoy it for what it is, and I think it's definitely well worth it. I gave it an A-.
That concludes movie reviews, but don't go away. There's more of the DMC Upside coming up.
Survival in a chemical emergency depends on getting accurate information. For the latest updates on a chemical emergency, call 826-4636. Add this number to your emergency contact list, 826-4636. And don't call 911. Instead, for information, call the information line, 826-4636. Getting information is an important part of your personal safety plan. Be prepared. Get your personal safety plan information at cclepc.org.
I spent the day in the shade of a tree, thinking how we best spend this precious time that we've been given. I came to thinking that the best use of my time would be with you.
Just imagine the places we can go together. Del Mar College. Dreams delivered.
Thanks for staying with us. Del Mar College held their 2014 spring commencement ceremony at the American Bank Center. Hundreds of graduates walked the stage to receive their prospective degrees.
On May 12, 2014, 789 prospective graduates marched into the American Bank Center to the cadence of pomp and circumstance as part of the Del Mar College's spring commencement. Among the class were 104 collegiate high school students who received certificates and associate degrees before obtaining their high school diplomas on May 16th. Prior to the prospective graduates walking the stage, Corpus Christi Independent School District Superintendent and DMC alumnus Dr. D. Scott Elliff shared words of wisdom with the graduating class.
Tonight is all about you, but tomorrow is not. That's right. Tonight is a celebration of all you have accomplished, all the challenges you've overcome, all the triumphs, large and small, that you have achieved. Tonight is your night, and it is all about you. But tomorrow, the truth will be that the achievement you celebrate tonight means absolutely nothing if you don't make tomorrow about someone else other than you. So tonight, celebrate, enjoy. It's your night. Take a few selfies, for goodness sake. But while you're at it, take a photo with that one person at your party who needs your guidance, who's thirsty for your inspiration, and who's hungry for your good example.
Along with his insights and reflections, Dr. Elif concluded the address in melodic form.
May your heart always be joyful. May your song always be sung, and may you stay forever young, forever young, forever young.
In all, Del Mar College awarded 934 certificates and associate degrees to the spring class of 2014.
For more information on registering for classes at Del Mar College, go online to www.delmar.edu.
The Del Mar College Board of Regents hold regular meetings each month. These elected officials are responsible for making the policies and procedures for the college.
The regular meeting of the Del Mar College Board of Regents convened on May 13, 2014. The college's Student Government Association was recognized for winning awards at the Texas Junior College Student Government Association Convention.
They brought home awards, titles, and responsibilities that represent the college. President Denise Mugabe won first place during the poetry contest, while SGA officer Peyton Jones was selected as the new Region 6 Secretary. The chapter was also selected as runner-up for Chapter of the Year. Beverly Cage, Director of Student Leadership and Campus Life and SGA Advisor, was selected as runner-up for Advisor of the Year and became the 2014-2015 Region 6 Advisor. Blanca Canales, who is our SGA President, is also being represented today. So we really appreciate when our students step out and get into student governance, because that makes them great leaders and potentials for governance throughout the rest of their career. So thank you all.
Yep. The College Relations Office was also recognized for national and district awards from the National Council for Marketing and Public Relations and the Council for Advancement and Support of Education.
Kathy Munoz-Myers, our publication specialist, and Rosalinda Reynosa, our staff writer-editor with the College Relations Office, are here really to represent the whole team, but they took the lead on the projects that won the awards this year. Our radio series, Dreams Delivered, earned a National Silver Paragon Award that recognizes outstanding achievement in two-year colleges for marketing and advertising. The team also earned 3 awards from CASE District 4, a Silver Accolades Award in our PSA and radio series for Dreams Delivered, a Bronze Accolade Award for a specific radio spot in that series, and that was the one on earning power. The college also earned a CASE Bronze Accolade Award and in the Special Projects category for a project that where we really teamed up with the Del Mar College Foundation and Mary McQueen's team, and that was the Double the Dreams Challenge campaign and all the communications that went around that fundraising campaign. So we're really very proud of what we're able to do for promoting the college, and I'm just really proud of this team, so thank you guys.
Congratulations.
2 Del Mar College music faculty were acknowledged for being invited to adjudicate a festival and chamber music competition in Singapore.
Dr. Shaw Shin Chin, Assistant Professor of Piano, and Dr. David Sutanto, Associate Professor of Piano, are about to go halfway around the world to represent Del Mar College and to show off the caliber of our faculty and our fine arts performing programs. They're headed to Singapore next week. These 2 faculty members will join 6 other internationally renowned pianists to judge the 5th Singapore Performers Festival and Chamber Music Competition at the National University of Singapore Conservatory of Music. And I think this just goes to speak to President Escamilla's vision that at Del Mar College, we're not just local, we're global. And so thank you all very much for representing us so well.
Very nice.
You can watch the entire Del Mar College Board of Regents meeting on digital cable channel 19 in Corpus Christi every Friday at 2 p.m. and Saturday at 7 p.m. You can also watch it online at www.ustream.tv/channel/del-mar-college.
Del Mar College participated in the annual Buccaneer Days Illuminated Night Parade. This year, the college's float was decorated to resemble a Viking ship.
On May 2nd, 2014, the Del Mar College Alumni Association gathered on the West Campus with students and volunteers to help decorate this year's float for the Buck Days Illuminated Night Parade.
Well, we're decorating the float for Buccaneer Days. That is the Alumni Association, the Del Mar Alumni Association, and we're just coming out to help staff get ready for tomorrow.
This is my third year riding on the float, helping to decorate and ride on the float, and every year I'm just amazed at how excited people are to see the Del Mar entry, because it not only looks great, but we also will have a mariachi band on the float, and so people just sing along throughout the whole parade route, and it's just really neat to be a part of.
The goal of bringing back the Viking ship brought lots of support in all phases of the design and building of the float.
This year is the first year that we kind of decided to bring the Viking ship back with the unveiling of the new spirit symbol for the college, and bringing that Viking back to the parade route. So this is our first year having the Viking ship with the shields, and the mast is rolled up right now, but it has the Del Mar College logo on it. I think the last time we had the Viking ship in the parade was in 1969.
A long time ago, I marched in the band for Del Mar when I went to school here. So it's kind of a great homecoming, and it's great to be an alumni.
Participating in the Buck Days celebration is one of the many opportunities the Del Mar College Alumni Association gets to share the Viking spirit with the community.
Del Mar has always been a very strong community college, and it's just imperative that the college go out and show what they're about, and give back to the community like they give to us.
It's just great that Del Mar College can be a part of that. We're thrilled that they've asked us to participate, and so this year we'll have this float, we'll have a fire truck, and we'll also have a little gator in front of the float, all decked out in Vikings, so we're real excited.
With great support, the 2014 Buck Days float ended up winning second place in the education division.
That concludes this edition of the DMC Upside.
The DMC Upside is on digital cable channel 19 in Corpus Christi every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 p.m. You can also find us online at youtube.com/Del Mar College.
We'll be back with an all-new show in June. Until then, I'm Carlos Garanzuay.
And I'm Emily Gonzalez. Thanks for watching.